Hi, my name is Jeanette Vaughn. I live outside of the San Diego area. About 7 weeks ago, I found out that I have stage 3C ovarian cancer. And I had surgery for that, complete abdominal hysterectomy and other stuff, lymph nodes and things. It had metastasized. That's apparently why it's called 3C, almost 4, which is the worst. The pathology report said that a lot of lymph nodes were still infected with cancer, as well as part of my rectum or part of my intestine. So I was concerned. I did, when I found out I had cancer, I did a lot of research. It was a complete surprise to me because I felt really healthy at the time, and ovarian cancer is asymptomatic. I had no idea that anything was wrong with me until my midsection kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I thought it was a hormonal problem, or that I quit smoking or something like that. But found out that I do have ovarian cancer. So I did the research, ordered lots of books and a videotape or DVD, and did the research. And I knew in my heart that conventional mainstream medicine couldn't really treat cancer and cure it. It just doesn't cure it. They can poison you with chemotherapy and burn you with radiation, but they can't cure cancer, and their statistics are really false. They're untrue. If you really look at the data and really know anything about statistics, the statistics that they're showing you are just pretty much the same as a placebo effect. There happen to be 2 women at the clinic with me right now who have stage 4 ovarian cancer for the second time. The first time they went the mainstream medical route. And, you know, they killed the cancer, but they never told these women how to quit making cancer. And so they got it again, and when they got it the second time, it was hyper-aggressive cancer. They were loaded with it. So they're here trying to get back their lives for the second time. And that's not what I wanted to do. I want to get back my life for good the first time. So I've been here. I'm starting I'm ending my 4th week right now. And after 2 weeks, I had a PET scan, a PET scan, which is the most accurate way of detecting cancer in your body. And the PET scan showed that I have no active cancer right now. And that's great, but I'm still going to complete 6 weeks here because I want to make sure I go home with no active cancer and that it doesn't come back. One of the keys to that my 2 women friends that I mentioned earlier didn't have is learning how to stop creating cancer. No one will tell you that, either because they don't know or it's just not profitable. But Dr. Lodi's focus and his heart is in preventing cancer and stopping the creation of cancer. And that's done through diet, juicing, and a raw diet. And it works. And so that's what you have to do. If you have to eat just mostly vegetables and grains and live foods for the rest of your life and not get cancer, big deal. It's worth it. It's not that hard to do, and it's delicious food. So that's the number one thing. Stop making cancer and quit feeding cancer, which is sugar. Sugar feeds cancer, and so it's just out of the question. Down the road, you can have some low sugar fruits and things like that, but it's just, if you want cancer, eat sugar. Feed your cancer with sugar. That's what I was doing unknowingly because I quit smoking before I quit, and I had a love affair with Ben & Jerry's ice cream. That's another story. That's over and done with. I don't have cancer right now. I'm ecstatic, and I attribute it to everything I've learned and the treatments that I've received at this clinic. The insulin potentiated chemotherapy is wonderful. It has a better, more powerful effect as mainstream chemo. You don't get sick. You don't lose your hair. You don't get nauseated. You're not sick. You're a little tired after it, but that's it. Big deal. And Dr. Lodi on the website, I think, explains more exactly what insulin potentiated chemotherapy is all about. It's about protecting your good, healthy cells and targeting the cancer cells. Since cancer cells are fed by sugar, they drop your blood sugar with insulin, and then the cancer cells are ready to eat. They all sort of light up and go, oh, I'm really hungry now, we get to eat some sugar. And what they get instead is the chemotherapy at 1/10 the normal dose. But those are the cells that are getting the chemo. Your surrounding cells are protected And so it's just a really wonderful, humane way to kill cancer. So by the time, I had 4 of those treatments. By the time my PET scans showed I was clear. Can I attribute it to that? I don't know. It's probably a combination of a bunch of things. The chemo, the vitamin C therapy, the oxygen therapy, my state of mind, knowing that I can be healed here, having faith in this clinic and Dr. Lodi. But in any event, if you have cancer or a loved one has cancer, do the research. Get the DVD that's called Healing Cancer from the Inside Out. That's where I first heard about Dr. Lodi. He's on that DVD intermittently, along with a lot of other cancer experts. Do yourself a favor, because you're going to find out some really amazing things about what's really going on in the cancer industry. And I call it cancer industry because it's big time business. They don't really want a cure. It costs them way too much money. The drug companies are in bed with the AMA, and it goes on and on. But you'll find out if you watch that DVD and do other independent research like I did. So my experience here at an Oasis for Healing has been wonderful. I've told everyone I know about it because everyone I know knows someone with cancer. It's amazing. It's become a rampant problem in this country. It's almost like an epidemic. So I highly recommend this place. Dr. Lodi is a genuine, caring physician who really lives by the maxim, first do no harm. He really wants people to heal and get better. He's not profit motivated. He's not getting wealthy. He's a genuine healer. I couldn't recommend him more highly. He saved my life.